as have many, but it comes down to, can they abuse the struggles, I would say, on the side of extreme gaming. And if you've got a hero in Omni Knight that likes to chase down heroes, and you've also got a Pudge that hook rot does the same, I could see them playing ultra aggressive. Like those first, like, you're dependent on the rot damage. Obviously the right click's okay, but like, static link me level 1, who cares? I chase you down, I'll kill you with rot and the help of like Hammer of Purity and everything, right? Like, I don't know how much that's really gonna deter. Ooh, the hook hits.
I can see
there,
that.
1 for 1. Oh, he has rebound. That's right. Marcy has movement. Never mind. I got too excited.
Total amount of trees destroyed. The hell is this? Do we have
30 minutes?
Do we have? We have Enigma. Yeah, we have Enigma. So maybe 51 to 175.
That's what I was thinking.
Because everyone gets a tango, right? Look, everyone has 3 tangos at least. That's 10 heroes with 3 tangos. That's already 30 trees, like just from the get-go.
I'm going 176 to 300.
Oh, that's a bit too much. Because they're not going to continue eating the trees all the time. Oh, Ollie actually gets hooked. 2 for 2.
Yeah, 2 for 2 and 1 for 2 on the kills. And it's Paparazzi getting first blood on this Huskar.
Starts for XG.
Yeah, that's exactly what they want.
Gets an early bracer instantly. Easier to last it. Yeah, what did I go? I went with, I think I went 52. Yeah, I went 51 to 175 trees destroyed. We'll see if I'm right.
We're already at 7. So it'll be a long day of trees. We'll see.
A ton of tangos will be used. Does the branch also?
Ooh, okay. So they've put PYW with Lou bottom. And they are pretty interchangeable, I would say. PYW and DY at times in the laning phase. Like I think their styles still match up pretty well.
It's just to play easier against the Razor as well, because there's a lane that you're not gonna win. Like I know that you said, yeah, perhaps they can run the Razor down. It is possible, it can happen, but it's just so much easier to play as a Razor in that lane. So they're switching things up and they're just not playing the lane. Instead, they're just fissure blocking.
I mean, yeah, all right. Using the hook, get a neutral creep. I think this lane can certainly work out for Lou pretty well. But I do maybe worry about that like level 2, level 3 area. If maybe Lou's caught out off guard.
He can be caught out right now.
Yeah.
The fissure is
level
not
2,
there.
level 3, no fissure available. Static link. The damage is out, but the damage isn't enough. He does just get the tango off. He was sitting in lane pretty low too, so he needs to be very careful about how he's gonna position himself.
Oh, the hook.
But the
fissure block.
The fissure, Lou, not gonna survive. But JT and FY, they've got the damage to get this kill onto the Pudge. So this lane right now, like you said, it's strong and it's showing it.
Yeah, PYW with a fissure block actually that blocks the Pudge in with the Razor. So he's one of the reasons why the Pudge actually dies even. The hook was unfortunate. He was, I'm not sure if he was trying to hook the creep, but he hooked Fly on top lane.
Torrent and okay, so they're gonna try and play musical lanes and lane swap here. Body blocks from DY, Fly going through the trees, and there's a hook in 3. So I thought, I thought maybe they'd go for it.
A bit too close to the tower, and the Kanka has a bracer as well, right? So kind of a hard kill to make.
I would say the only problem now is you've got Old 11 farming the jungle and 3 heroes up in the top lane, but we'll see if they could do anything with it. Like, that seems very problematic.
He's just doing it because he has demonic conversion, I think he can leave the lane very soon, depending on where the lane is positioned on the bottom lane. We'll see. He can also, yeah, there we go. He just TPs back bottom.
Theoretically means that you're going to get a little bit of a quicker 6 on Earthshaker as he's already level 3. So we'll see what PYW does with that. A little bit of an extra bit of experience coming from a solo lane. We haven't really talked about mid. The CS is even, the denies aren't, but for right now, it does seem as though things have been pretty even overall.
Yeah, that's probably why we didn't talk about it. These two are just farming away.
Well, we should be talking about bottom, I guess, as JT gets the kill onto Old 11. FY looking like he might be traded, but gets away enough from the totem. And also Fly is down here. So the musical lanes continue. JT backs off his own lane. He does have a TP, but maybe even looking to swipe a rune and then go over there. Yeah,
he gets that rune, TP stop. It's just that it's so much easier for Kunkka to lane against the Enigma, and at the same time, it's so much easier for Razor to lane against the Pudge. So, if you're IG, you know this, and you're just trying to still set it up in that way. One thing that you don't have on both of these sides is playmaking.
They're swapping again. Wow.
11 keeping top.
And it's immediately scouted, but the hook lands, and Ollie's been caught.
Lou is like a hook god so far. Like, I believe he landed every single hook on heroes. He has a Vanguard completed in a second. Considering how much he has rotated, he also has 24 CS. A pretty good game from him.
Yeah. All things considered, he's second on the net worth. Like, that's pretty crazy that he can keep up. I guess both teams are kind of playing musical lanes, but like he is coming out ahead.
Yeah, that's the true fact, right? Like both teams are just rotating everyone. So no one, it's not that Pudge has a lot, it's just that no one has a lot. So they're all kind of even. All relative.
Yeah. So level 6 for both heroes mid as they've got both the Omni and the Earthshaker coming over. I don't think they're aware of the Omni, but he'll TP towards bottom as he needs to now help out his Pudge. And DY has done that so far, but with the rebound, they've got the stun onto Lou that'll dispose him behind the 3 heroes, and the body blocks are in. Yeah, he's hard to kill. He's got the Vanguard already. And it's not exactly happening all too easy, but eventually he will fall. And they're going to go for emo mid while that's happening. Ollie comes in, wave of terror, and the magic missile paparazzi drops. Probably not the trade he wants, as they might even lose another one. PYW. Fisher.
Yeah, they definitely do lose another one.
FY. Yeah, that the team that was going to lose another one was IG, just as I explained.
Good call, good call. Like, I just love how you can see the future. You definitely call it well. But the mid lane rotation was so necessary as well for XG. They have a ton of kill potential with the Huskar. You don't want to leave the sniper to just farm away without punishing him. You fissure block, you jump in with life break, and he's just gone.
Yeah, they could probably do it again when Earthshaker comes back. But Earthshaker TPing towards top, maybe looking to get a fissure and a hook, but they won't go for it. Kunkka
I don't think you have a kill
himself
there,
is also, yeah. Kunkka himself is also pretty tanky, right?
Exactly. Like, maybe you bring him down low, but you most likely don't kill him. There's no level 6 on Pudge, so it's a really hard kill.
Damage for Emo. Start to work on this tower, and with the siege creep, it is taking a decent chunk of damage. We've got Fly coming over, and only Paparazzi and DY to defend at the moment. PYW It's close to level 6. He's going for the blink dagger, but let's see if they can defend this. The heroes here for IG make it so Xtreme may not even want to look to fight this if not given the right opportunity, and it doesn't look like they will. They'll just concede the tower.
Yeah, I really like the way they used the double damage. Even though my prediction is incorrect now.
Same.
Like, yeah, I actually expected Enigma to perhaps take the tower earlier, but Sniper DD just stands there, hits the tower. I enjoyed how they tried to save the catapult for as long as possible too. Constantly taking aggro off the tower and fortifying their creeps.
Old 11 did go to the black hole, so he's got that. Early on, like, he can certainly throw it. There's no swap, so he's good to let it rip. Ooh, axe forward, and he'll get pulled back. The fissure on the wrong side. Maybe could have got a hook afterwards, but never went for it. Even a ghost ship thrown forward, they really just want to clean up the creeps and stop them from giving up the tower, but Xtreme diving behind it, looking for a chance to get the Kunkka. And Fly, he's near Paparazzi.
It was a nice play from Fly. He popped the torrent, popped the boat, and just left the tower. Meanwhile, his own teammates are mirroring the move. They took down the tier 1 tower in top lane, while you successfully defended the bottom one. Basically, what this means is that you're pretty much quicker on every next step. Like, you can take the dire jungle, you can ward it up, you can play around there, while XG is still stuck taking down your tier 1.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So, Pudge Vanguard phase Axe. We've seen a couple different builds on Pudge, but the Ag seems to be pretty consistent, right?
That's the only reason why he's played as a core.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I feel like there are some mid laners that when they play Pudge and the game doesn't go that well, they go for like a Blink Dagger BKB. But then the whole pick failed. That's how I see it. I feel that if you're playing Pudge, if you're picking it as a core right now, you're picking it to get that early Aghanims. Because the item, it's a huge power spike.
Right.
He might be caught here.
And an easy kill on Old 11. 4 heroes there to make sure it happens. And that's basically going to time out the time they had without swap. Ollie should have 6 by the time they're able to regroup. Top lane, no. Just trying, if they could, to use that Tumbler's toy.
Nice little Tumbler's toy from Razor as well. JT saving himself with it. But it's like watching these two teams is such a pleasure because it's basically mirror movement on both sides. You saw the 4-man smoke to kill the Enigma, the offlaner. At the same time, there's a smoke to kill the JT, the offlaner, in the same exact position, farming the medium camp in the enemy jungle. It's like they're really well aware of everything that's happening, even though they don't have the perfect vision.
Do you think Huskar needed to do more in the early parts of this game to feel a bit more effective? He's not falling behind, but I almost want to say that I was expecting more.
I don't think so. I don't know what you can expect. Enigma, top lane, perhaps caught again.
They've got X. They have the ghost ship. Do they have the follow-up? Wave of Terror and Razor right over to the side. They certainly do the follow-up, and they might even get a second. PYW on the run. The ulti comes out from DY. They've also caught Huskar, so he's got to try and survive this all while Emo's over to the side, just throwing out these right clicks. They've got the paparazzi move in with the Echo Slam coming through on a 3. They got the kill on Emo. They'll take out Ollie. Fly and JT are gone like that. That turned massively for Xtreme Gaming, and they're going to get a full team wipe if they could just grab FY.
He's a bit too speedy, but that was just so well played by XG. Just walked
into a 3-man Echo.
Exactly, but the Pudge was the reason, right? Like, he hooks the sniper close, he reels him in, Exactly. He reels him in close, and then the Echo follows up, hits 3. It looked like one of those fights where IG are going to come out on top easily, right? Like they're just going to roll over XG. They kill the
Yeah.
Enigma first. Everyone else is kind of low. Huskar is caught instantly by FY, but yeah.
It's paparazzi going in here again to watch. The inner fire gives them a chance to grab the sniper because of that movement, and then the pull into the Echo just lines up so well. Like that was, oh, wow. Yeah, I mean that's quite the combo.
Pitch perfect execution. My only issue is like you need that kind of gameplay every single time to win fights if you're XG. At the moment, at least, it can change. It will become a little bit easier as you gain advantage. But their draft is not an easy one to execute at the moment.
I think it kind of gets easier now that you've got the Blink Dagger finished on the Earthshaker in like 70 gold. And you've also got BKB on Huskar. So at next Echo Slam availability, like I think you take that Blink and you just go, right? Like you find an opening and try to make it work.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. It will be easier for them. Especially because these items are coming a bit faster than the major items on IG. Like the BKB on Kunkka isn't really there. The BKB on Razor isn't really there. So you probably have hit this sweet spot on the side of XG.
We'll see if they can maintain it. They've got 20 seconds until Echo's back up. They've got the courier flying out with the Blink Dagger. So by the time that gets to PYW, his Echo Slam will be off cooldown. And then I guess it's just a question of what kind of vision they have. And right now for the Dire, they have a little bit of vision. They've got one right in the camp that FY is farming. But other than that, across the river, there isn't anything else. But they're setting up like they know somebody's there, and that somebody is JT, but they'll find FY, and they'll go in with the Tumbler's toy. They've got the hook into the Dismember. They get a kill over bottom. FY will at least try to run. Never got the rebound off, but did get disposed. So not enough to get away, and that's what they wanted. I guess maybe the only unfortunate part there for Xtreme is they do debut the dagger like that and not in a bigger way. The question is, can IG kind of play around that information now?
I think IG already knew. It's like one of those items that you're like 99 expecting, knowing the way Shaker has played, knowing that he had that sick Echo and got a lot of gold in the last fight. I think you're expecting it. I think what you're happy with if you're IG is it was FY that died. It wasn't JT. So
yeah,
JT is getting closer to his
Echo top.
BKB.
Swap though saves Fly, and now they're gonna try and get Ollie, and all of a sudden Blink Echo, blink nothing. You know, Echo gone, and they keep everybody alive. They never even were able to catch up with Ollie.
Can I say that PYW is peculiarly missing a lot of his fissures this game? It's like he didn't play Shaker in a while. That's how it feels. If you just think about it, he blocked his teammates a couple of times with fissures, and he also didn't really manage to catch heroes very often. No, that Echo was sick though, so that's the redeeming play.
Well, the Echo did kind of develop under his feet.
Sure, but he was there, right? He was in the right position
He was there
at the right time. Exactly, like he still pressed that R.
I'm just a little surprised that he blink echoed for Fly in the first place. It was just him and DY there. I guess you've got the lockdown. Huskar was towards top. You could have gotten the kill. It's a little bit surprising.
Yeah, maybe you're trying to force a fight. If they go on you, you know, sometimes you're not expecting to kill a hero instantly, but you're baiting. You like make a play. Oh, look how stupid I am. We don't have enough damage. They turn on you, and by the time they take you down, your teammates arrive, right? And they turn. So there's at this level where PYW and DY are playing, it doesn't happen often that they do something for no reason. You know, like
if ever.
If ever, exactly. PYW. Ugh.
Ooh. And there's the X. There's the kill.
You see,
5
like
heroes
this,
there, right in a
100% with the reason, right? He wanted to jump into 5 of them, just to take that in with, right?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have that, but that kill allows them now to not be really afraid of the Roche Pit. Especially, it just doesn't feel like Xtreme wanted anything to do with that. They're going to have the Ags on the Pudge. She was, I believe, had the gold for it, and now he's got the Ags picked up, so timings are starting to shift. I think IG have put themselves in a good enough spot to start to pull ahead themselves, but it comes down to what we were talking about earlier in the series, where you think about IG not putting themselves behind, right?
Do you think that this game is already kind of heavily in IG's favor?
I wouldn't say
throwable?
heavily, but yeah, it's certainly throwable. I almost want to say Xtreme are playing a little bit too timid.
Oh,
That worked. That gets a
was a good
BKB out for free.
yeah, it was a good combo. Basically, what they did is like fissure into hook, right? And the fissure did connect, but the BKB was a bit too fast coming from Fly. Yeah, I agree with you. I think they're in a really comfortable spot. Like they have this Razor and Sniper. Sniper for me looks like the ultimate win condition in this game. So as long as you're slowing the game down and as long as the Sniper is farming, I feel like you shouldn't be too concerned if you're IG.
They are trying to take Sniper out of the equation. They've also picked up another Halberd. That doesn't necessarily have to be on, for the Sniper exactly. Obviously, getting a Halberd on Razor or Kunkka as well is perfect.
And it's just a very solid item on Huskar, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's always good on him.
Do you like Ags on Huskar?
I do. I feel like it's top lane, Fissure.
And the hook misses just barely. And now does Old 11 go for anything with this? They've got the swap. They'll get Fly out of dodge. They'll throw the ghost ship. It lands on 2. They've got the Ags right, and they have the dismember. They get the
hook on the Sniper
immediately, and now they've got the hook on the Sniper. So Sniper's looking very dead. They've got the Guardian Angel as well. They'll take out Emo. They'll look for more. They'll look at JT. They'll take him out. That's 2 heroes dead on the side of IG. And they are looking for FY. They've got Eidolons on his tail. They've got Pudge at his face. And he's trying to juke, but the fissure lands. And the kill is theirs.
I love the joke in the end from Marcy, but that doesn't change the fact that they lost the Aegis, lost the Razor, lost the Sniper. Look, like the way Xtreme is executing is out of this world, but at the same time, as a sniper, you probably shouldn't be getting hooked. Like,
yeah,
you're one of the longest range. You're called sniper. You have the longest range in the game. Plus, you have a pike. Pudge does not have a blink dagger or anything like that. Well, now he does, but he didn't have it in that last fight. Also, Kunkka, like Fly, he moved way too deep without the BKB because they have swap, right? But if that swap is used to save the Kunkka, now you can't use it to prevent the black hole. You can't use it for the sniper.
Which it still hasn't come out. The black hole. He's been very utility. And that hook, like, it's another one of those mistakes from IG again, right? Like, Emo's positioning, it felt like he was just sneaking up further and further forward in that fight until ultimately he gets caught out by the hook and dies.
Yep, completely agree. Like, he was trying... There's one problem as well in that whole fight. It's the fact that they were playing it on high ground. And if you're sniper, you're on low ground, you don't really benefit from the fight. Like, you're missing a ton of your hits, you're not dishing out the amount of damage that you want to be. You're kind of putting yourself out of position. It's much easier for Punch to see you.
And now they call Fly, BKB doesn't matter. That is not going to be good for IG, and it's starting to pour here over them.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Mag's next for Huskar, by the way.
Radiant's
Aghanim Zone
structures are
Pudge
fortified.
already completed with the Plate Mail, with the Blink Dagger. Eggs coming in for the Huskar. 0 black holes so far committed, right? Like not even a single one.
Yeah, there's not even a single one at all.
But it doesn't matter. Like you're just completely satisfied with what you're bringing to the fight. Great Pact, Midnight Pulse,
Radiant's top
Malefice.
tower has fallen.
It's all good. He actually does have a shard, by the way. The new shard for the
Radiant's
Malefice.
top tower is under attack.
Yeah, so for those who haven't seen it, it's the increased Malefice stun duration by 0.35 seconds and creates an Eidolon next to the target every instance of Malefice stun. And then those Eidolons will not multiply further, so they're not like your normal Eidolons that split.
Would be a bit broken if they could, right? Like
Yeah,
if they could multiply as well.
Scanning.
but you know that means the stun duration 1.35 and 3 instances, so it's another 3 Eidolons, right?
Yep, another 3 Eidolons, but I think the stun is where it's
The
really
important part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the stun is crazy strong.
It's a 4K lead now. Like, what do IG need to do to kind of just maintain this game, or try to like stop the bleeding?
Yeah, absolutely nothing. Just don't feed. Stay as like safe as you can be.
Is under attack.
Protect the sniper. And that's it. I know that sounds easier said than done, but you're playing this lineup where sniper is the true win
Radiant
condition in the
structures
whole
are
game.
fortified.
So
Let's see if they fight
You-
this. You got to be so careful about your positioning. There's 2 heroes that really want to drop something big on top of IG if they come out a little bit too far.
yeah,
Neither team
you can see
fights.
that XG is also just careful when it comes to approaching the high ground. They have respect for IG's high ground defense. When I'm talking about high ground, I'm talking about the triangle where sniper is farming. That's really where you would like to be. You'd like to invade that.
What a sniper. Finishing off. He's finishing off the Silver Edge in just 250 gold.
Makes sense, right? Like Silver Edge is a strong item with a crit, but also works very well against the Huskar and the Pudge. So you get those things for you. Plus some extra mobility. I think that's a part of Silver Edge that we mustn't forget. Like it just allows Sniper to reposition himself a little bit easier in the fights. They are baiting on
Certainly
the
if the
Punta illusion.
detection's not
Under
there.
attack.
Blink forward, and Lou just in on this one. Magic Missile bouncing, and Marcy's just going to be in on this. They've got the Dispose. They're looking for the damage. PYW throws out a totem, but never gets the Echo Slam off. They've got this Huskar low. They'll take out Paparazzi. 2 dead, but JT finally falls to Old 11. The Magic Missile again hitting onto 2 of these heroes. They get the kill there on a Lou. They'll take it a 3rd. And Old 11, well, he's not that tanky. They've also got the swap. This might just be a full team wipe if they're not too careful. Wave of Terror, the right click's in. Old 11 gone, and DY is the only one alive for now, as it looks like it will
Look
in
at the
fact
careers.
be IG who gets the full team wipe.
I really enjoyed the 2 couriers flying over to try and rescue the gem, but it doesn't work, and it's a full team wipe, like you said, for IG. Xtreme Gaming played that pretty damn well. Like Sniper was very far behind. Lou, that was so cocky from him. He's jumping on the high ground without vision. He's going for that Sniper, trying to catch him, but it's not only that he doesn't get the Sniper, he gets double stunned by Magic Missile. Like Venge, we didn't mention the shard. Like with that shard actually completely broke that fight. Everything was correct from IG, even the Huskar. He went in, but he got siphoned by the Razor, so his damage was... Yeah, you still deal some with Burning Spears, but it was mostly non-existent.
Radiant are scanning.
So Roche is up. At Xtreme, they didn't use any big spells for the most part.
Well, they never used them.
Yeah, they never had a chance to use them. They never got the Echo Slam off. They never got a Black Hole in there. They haven't used Black Hole all game. Like, they can still contest this Roche and put the game back in their favor. But I will say, I do think that IG, they do have a clear footing again on this. So X is going to be used. Paparazzi in. If they lose the Kunkka, I mean, this could set up to be pretty big for Xtreme Gaming. They're going to go in with the rebound. They've got the magic missile. Oh, it splits, but gets popped back. The Black Hole finally down. It's going to lock up the Razor of JT, but they don't get a kill with it. They'll look over at Lou. They get the kill on the Pudge again. They
nice
buy back the Echo Slam from PYW, but still, oh, the Huskar, the Guardian Angel's in. JT, Ollie gone. Hook misses, but the BKB's been popped here by Fly. They're trying with the rebound to get away with a fissure just on the edge. They get the kill on FY, and they've got the life break. They've gotten the kill, and they take out these heroes on the side of IG and look for more. They want the hook. They want to kill off this Venge, but Ollie on the run. Lou trying to keep up. And man, oh
Roche,
man,
right?
Xtreme come out ahead. They turned it around again.
It's just ridiculous. The way they played that whole fight, it was just so damn crazy. I enjoyed it. Paparazzi living on a sliver of HP, toggling that armlet, using the Heaven's Halberd. Old 11 baiting the Razor so far towards the tier 2 that he was able to clip him with the Black Hole while tier 2 was hitting him as well. They baited IG from going from a really good position to fight into a really bad one. Like from having full control and high ground advantage to kind of going on low ground around the tier 2.
It also felt like, you know, Fly's out far. He was way far, and he gets caught out first, and then he makes that decision to not only buy back, but re-enter the fight, die again. And like I said, IG, they get these leads, and they just think that they're so much more ahead than they are, and it costs them.
It's always like that, right?
Casters cursed it, too, because I said that IG, it felt like they finally had a hold on the game, but then they slip.
Completely agree. I feel like that's always the case with IG. The moment they feel that they're in the lead, they just push it a bit too far. They don't have a break. Like, it's only gas for them. That's it. Just full throttle.
Just, you know, no brakes, all gas, really. It really is insane. And then, of course, seeing the impact of the Ags on the Huskar, it's gonna be tough. It's like it's all of a sudden a 7K lead here for Xtreme, and that shard also went to Huskar too. So the inner fire upgrade is there now. Like, things don't get easier for IG.
They certainly don't. I think one of the big items for me as well is lose Shivas and lose BKB. Yules?
PYW lined that up. He had the X, but Yules was in time, and he doesn't go back.
This is high ground. They know he doesn't have a buyback. He used it, right? So this is high ground for them. Of course, you're high grounding into a sniper, which is never easy.
Break.
Sniper.
Hook, got him. High grounding may not be easy, but when you get the hook, you've got the kill, and he's going to get low, and Emo's going to fall. They take out the sniper. He's forced to buy back. Ollie's going to fall too. Down goes FY. 3 heroes, no buyback. Hunk is still down, and this might just be it. They'll go for the bottom tier 3, and if the sniper dies again, I don't know how they defend. Oh, Lou lost his
There's a
courier.
blink on Huskar. By the way, there's a blink on Huskar with the Aghanims.
You can't step out of the base.
Exactly, like if he does.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Kunkka.
Okay, where Emo's standing. Hook, life break, and the dismember. Kunkka just came alive, and it's looking like Fly may not be long for this world. Lou gets another kill, and they're gonna get themselves a set of racks bottom. It's at least that.
Yeah, there's a tier 2 on the mid lane, so because of that, they can't go straight for the next side. If they wanted to, they could circumvent towards top, but probably
No, they
that's
could
not
just
going to
maybe
happen.
even go 2-3. You know, tier 2, tier 3. The creep wave lined up. They
They
could
can.
before the tier 2, and why not go high ground? The pressures, the onus on defending is on IG. Xtreme don't necessarily need to stop.
Nope, I completely agree. They don't have a BKB for what, 7 more seconds on Paparazzi. He's pretty much ready to fight completely once again. They have a black hole with the Blink Dagger on Enigma. Echo is there. Like, they're completely ready once again. Fissure.
Rebound, Fissure, that's going to be thrown. FY trying to get something out of this. The Guardian Angel gets used early, and they're going to take out FY. He doesn't have buyback. He's dead for 50. The Assassinate comes through, but it doesn't get anything. They have the static link. It's on the Paparazzi. The Fissure lands, but they get to go on a Lou. They'll take out the Pudge. They look and finish off the Aegis. They've got the swap. That is going to get the Razor out of dodge. Emo, you look to maybe throw some right clicks in. By the way, Lou, he bought back earlier too, so he's dead for a long time.
Yeah, that's
But
always the danger,
easily
right?
unscathed.
When you're pushing the high ground and you don't have buyback, if you die, you can suddenly find yourself on the receiving end and losing a side. But I really don't see that happening in this game, at least. They're far too behind, and they don't have 2 tier 2 towers on the mid lane and bottom lane as well.
Really is getting to be quite disgusting here for XG over IG. Like, the death of Pudge, 100 seconds, no buyback, hasn't meant anything, and it probably wouldn't. It would only mean something if they were to lose more than just the Pudge, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, it was just a poor Pudge. And truth be told, he deserved to die there. Because PYW, he set up a hook with a Fissure. Meanwhile, Pudge missed the guy that was stunned. So, you know, like sometimes karma hits you back after failing.
Slapping him right in the face, apparently. Otis Orb on that Huskar. He's pretty much ready to go. They've got the MKB finished off on Emo, and he is still kind of keeping up towards the top, but he is 6,000 net worth behind Paparazzi. Obviously, he's got a little bit of a net worth boost with that shard that he got, but overall, it's been a really good game for Paparazzi, 11, 2, and 9.
Yeah, the MKB definitely helps, right? Like, versus all the halberds and stuff. It's good. However, it doesn't help if you get jumped and life breaked, right? Like, life broken by Huskar. Because of the Aghanims. That Aghanims is the true issue that the whole side of IG have got at the moment.
Arcane Rune
For Enigma,
pulled
right?
over.
Or is it Paparazzi?
Paparazzi.
Yeah.
They have a smoke? Yeah, they do. They have one on DY.
Phil-
I was gonna say.
I feel they're waiting for Lou to finish off his Shivas. It's like they're in 200 gold.
Yeah, courier nearby at the secret shop already. He cleans up a creep wave and then he just gets it. So might as well wait for it. And now he's gonna have it. Now the question is, where do you want to go through to get this? BKB is also picked up by the Enigma. It just has to get delivered.
Yeah, some pretty big items now. Like the BKB on Enigma is also game changing, so you don't necessarily have to smoke up and force a fight. Rosh is not up in 40 seconds. At least you know that much. So everything kind of coming together for the side of XG. Meanwhile, on IG, is Refresher at least completed? It isn't, right? He actually opted not to go for Refresher in the end on Razor. BKB AC going into Reaver. What is that? It's a Satanic? I think JT is... He queued up a full Satanic here to get it.
Would you have preferred that he go for the Refresher in this situation?
Well, Refresher is the cookie cutter build, right? Like, that's what you do. BKB Refresher, sometimes BKB AC or BKB Plate Mail Refresher. But we'll see. Perhaps with the Satanic, he'll be able to sustain himself a bit longer in fights.
Fissure landed on the sniper of all heroes, forcing out the swap. Right click's coming in. The Fissure kind of blocking them, but they've got the life break. They have the Guardian Angel.
Oh, the black hole!
The black hole on a 4. Oh, the 11's out of his mind. Ollie gone. Emo dead. He's dead for 100 seconds. FY trying to fight back, but he's just going to die. So will Fly. Ending his life, changing his name to Die. And it is looking like Xtreme have just pulled the
You get that
ripcord
once,
on this
because
game.
the die pun, you get it once in a lifetime. That's it.
I've used it, and they
GG.
call GG. They use their GG call, and they are out of here. Xtreme with the 2-0 over IG, and they made it flashy at the end.
They truly played out of their mind. XG, like the way they executed in game 1 and in game 2 for me was, yeah, this is the extreme gaming that we all love and respect from the seasons. This is why I'm sad that they weren't even at the major, because the way they can execute some of these drafts it's out of this world. Like the amount of hook